Welcome back to tutorial number 4 on OOTP 23 Perfect Team. Last episode, we talked about missions. If you haven't watched it, you probably should go watch that one first. Remember, you can sort your missions either by completion percentage or by difficulty. I recommend that you kind of sort it by difficulty to start with and complete those easy missions first. And in the last episode, we completed all the build a lineup bronze missions. And we did that for just a couple thousand perfect points. What I want to do now is use perfect points to improve some of those bronzes into silvers. So Papelbon is one guy, Brown is another guy, and Willie McCovey. I think those are probably three of the better ones to boost up. And when you do that, you're going to get these packs as well. So not only do you get an upgrade in players, but you get 6 packs. And when you open these packs, you'll notice I'm getting, again, players that can improve my roster. Couple silvers, here's a gold, and they're going to step in and replace some of those irons or lower level bronze players that you might have. Again, here's a historical bronze. Twitchell will step in. He is a good card. Another gold. Excellent. This gold will step in as one of my key relievers now. So when you complete your missions, you're going to spend 1,000 or 2,000 of the perfect points that you've earned and improve your lineup at the same time. Here we got another couple silvers that are going to help the team out. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about today is improving your reserve list like I've done here by finishing some of those easier missions. And now I can replace some of these lower level guys with my build a lineup guys. Those 3 missions that I just completed. And I can go and check out my duplicates. I've got 3 of them here. I can see what they're currently selling for on the card market. And then I can go and I can list them for the lowest price possible because I just want to get rid of them. I'm a new player. I just want perfect points. Let's list them for the lowest possible sell order that's currently up. So 75 for this one would be the lowest. Again, it's going to earn me maybe 100 perfect points, which again I can use to complete more missions. That's one thing I want to do. Notice the Gym Unknown Blue Jays, we're doing pretty well. But again, I don't care about the record, I care about those perfect points. And now, once you've completed as many missions as you can, for the least possible perfect points, like I've tried to do here, now in your lineup, you're going to have some higher quality players. Kevin Brown, Vida Blue, Jonathan Papelbon, Tug, all were build a lineup players that I got through missions. And I improved my Kevin Brown to the silver because I completed that mission. I improved Papelbon to the silver because that mission was completed as well. And with the hitters, again, look at all these players in the lineup. Ashburn, Maurer, McCovey, Minoso, Boggs, Morgan, and Ripken Jr. all were build a lineup players. Remember, I completed all the bronze for about 1,000 perfect points. Would you rather buy one pack and get crappy cards likely, or use it to complete those missions and have a decent lineup while you're in entry pool? And then I improved Willie McCovey to the silver Willie McCovey. And he's already got a home run in 4 games. That is one way you can improve these perfect points. Look, I'm already back up to 2,221 perfect points because by getting better quality players in your lineup, they're going to be able to complete tasks, shutting them down, all hits, double dinger, and that's going to get you those perfect points. And then you can go back into the missions and say, okay, I've got 2,000 perfect points. Who's the next build a lineup player that I can easily afford to get? All right, the next thing I want to talk about is tournaments. We talked in the last episode about the perfect draft tournaments. That's this tab here, where you should go and enter 2 tournaments per day because they're free. And you can either get 25,000 perfect points or a high quality card to your lineup. Why not? It's free. So what if you don't win? At least you tried. You're going to pass down a free lottery ticket? That's kind of what these are. But I want to focus today on the traditional tournaments. I recommend that you stick to the iron or the bronze, because those are the cards that you have right now. You don't have golds and diamonds to fill out a complete lineup, so stick to the 2 lowest tournament levels, bronze and iron. And you'll notice that I did enter a couple already. I entered a couple of the Ace of Bronze. And so we can take a quick look at how my current lineup is. Remember, you can only use cards that you own. You can't draft cards like the perfect draft. You're using players that you currently have in your reserve list. So it's going to be pretty similar to our regular team, right? We got Kevin Brown, Vida Blue. In the hitters, we got all those players, Joe Morgan, Boggs, Ripken Jr. And again, it doesn't matter if you win right off the bat. In fact, you might win 2 out of 10, or maybe even 1 out of 10. But if we look at the team I've entered, where is the Gym Unknowns? Right here. Hey, we won our first series. We're in round 2. Yeah, we're down 2 games to 0. But this is a lineup that uses mainly those mission players or players that I opened in the packs that I got from the missions. So I got a Ted Simmons in packs. He's hitting 304. I got a Lynn Larry in a pack. He's hitting 280. I got a Richie Ashburn in the missions. He's hitting 333. And Joe Morgan's hitting 370. Now this tournament here, these traditional tournaments, you're playing for packs. So whoever wins this tournament gets 10 free packs, second gets 5, and third and fourth get 3. Again, these are easy to enter. Once you enter in one lineup, it will automatically carry over. You don't have to keep entering those lineups. So for example, I'm going to go into the tournaments. I want bronze or lower. The Ace of Bronze is my favorite, so I click sign up. I click OK. It shows you to set rosters. And once it finishes loading up, it will automatically import the last roster that you used in a tournament. So remember how I showed you that tournament where we had moved on to the second round? Soon as this loads up, the default roster has been imported. How cool is that? I don't have to go and create a new roster every tournament. It automatically imports the last one that I used. So here they are right here. What I would recommend is when you do enter your first traditional tournament, as soon as you got all 26 players and you have your lineup and your, settings and strategy, whatever you want to do, go to the import export menu, click export, give it a name, and then if for some reason it doesn't load up your roster, then you can simply just import it because you have it saved already. I do recommend that you check it at least once a month at the beginning of the month, because when they update live players, let's say I had a 68 live Blue Jay, and on September 1st, he goes up to a 72. because live players do go up and down based on their real life performance. That 72 card is not allowed in these tournaments because it's a bronze tournament. So when I load it up after September 1st, it's going to show 25 of 26 players. And if I forget to check it, I'm going to be down a player. So always remember at the beginning of each month, go and check your roster to make sure that none of your live players have been taken out. I use mainly historical players. They never change their rating. So if you use all historical players, you never have to worry about, oh, did one go up, did one go down? No, because they always stay the same. All right, guys, that's all I wanted in this tutorial. I want to keep them simple. So today we talked about continuing on your missions. So continue working on those with the perfect points you get. Put those players into your lineup if they're better. Open the packs that you get. Enter the perfect draft tournaments and enter the traditional tournaments. You are allowed to enter 3 traditional tournaments at any one time. So I always enter the Ace of Bronze. Once you enter it, wait till it fills up, and then a new one will show up, and then you can enter that as well. They usually fill up every 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. All right, guys. Hope you learned something, you new players out there. Hope you're enjoying the game. Remember how I said it's pretty addictive? Yeah, it is really addictive. We'll see you guys in the next episode.